Can I get a grande iced Americano, but in a venti cup with extra ice, please?
Here, sir.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good day. Wednesday, day 5, coming in hot. Man, I am running on a quarter tank of energy today. I got probably 4 hours of sleep last night. I stayed up till 1:15 on my own, and then my daughter woke me up 2 more times after that. So I probably didn't actually get to sleep until 2:15, and I had to get up at 6:30, 7 o'clock to get up and go to work today. Needless to say, I'm very tired. I do well with a little bit of sleep for little periods of time, so I'm gonna be okay. I just need to make sure I don't do it again tonight, otherwise my week will be ruined. Day 4, kind of a more just in the office episode, and today is gonna be a little bit half of that. We're gonna be in the office, and then I do have a site walk I have to do this afternoon, so I'll be sure to film some stuff there to kind of show you a little bit of what a site walk is like. It is a little later in the afternoon, so I don't know if I can do a site walks and coffee thing, but if I can do it and there's a coffee shop nearby, then I think I'm gonna make it happen. I don't care about time frames when I consume my caffeine. If it's later in the day and I want coffee, your boy gets coffee. I got some stuff to knock out in the office, some things to get after, like I said, some work transition stuff I've been talking about the last couple of days. Still trying to knock my things off the list so I can end with no ties on a nice clean note to make sure that they're still set up for success, because that's the right thing to do. Dale said 162 or 166.2 today, so I'm down an additional 0.2 pounds from the day before, which is interesting to me because at the end of my video last night I talked about having to resist the temptation of eating homemade scones. I told myself in the back of my mind I knew I was going to do it, and guess what? I did do it, even though I tried my hardest to not. I crushed it. I crushed a chocolate chip scone, and it was a great decision. Not great for me having some guilt and shame that I didn't just stick it out and not eat it, but it felt good in the present moment to eat that specific dessert. And so yeah, we're not going to be doing that the remainder of the days. I'm going to try my damnedest to not have that happen again throughout these 21 videos I'm going to be putting together. But we enjoyed it yesterday. We're not going to beat ourselves up too much, although I did mentally there for a little bit after eating it. But we're just going to move on. We're going to move past it. And today is a new day to eat better. But scale still dropped a little bit. Gonna try and get some activity in tonight with some walking, push-ups, pull-ups, all those sorts of things. Wednesday, day 5, let's go. Site walk time. Final destination shit with that truck. Gotta get away from it. Just left the site walk. This place is an old grocery store / old discount store that went out of business. My God, it's hot out here. It's 109 degrees in Phoenix. I don't know if I'm gonna find coffee. I gotta get back to the office. So scratch the site walk and coffee idea I usually try to do. I wanna get the hell home. Saw some of the pictures of what the place looks like. It's pretty much a nice gut. Everything that's in there is essentially coming out except for some of the upstairs mezzanine type of stuff. But yeah, pretty sweet project. Hey!
And I don't understand. Stop!
Yeah, bud. Put your socks in the video. Ooh, went to Slick City. Did you have lots of fun?
Yes, I went down the fastest one.
Oh my gosh.
And I jumped the toilet one 2 times.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went on the roller coaster too, and I went down the scary one. got that scared of.
Oh my gosh.
Which one?
Everybody had so much fun.
You and Diana
I had to make my own supper tonight because my wife didn't make it. This pan sucks.
That's great. It's a skillet.
Try not really to eat bread, but I'm gonna have some toast. No one eats the ends of my wife's toast in our house. So if I don't eat them, then it completely goes to waste. Oh, you didn't? Really?
I did, because I didn't want to cut any loaf.
Dang. Yeah, so you can keep loaves of bread in there. You're having homemade bread. Homemade bread, toast, and eggs. That. Top it off with a Coke Zero. Out on the walk, getting the steps in today. Didn't want to bring the dog. It's a little bit too hot. And I don't want him burning his paws. And, you know, plus he's kind of getting gas because of the heat. He's a young dog, but, you know, he doesn't really go on walks so much because, unfortunately, you know, I got 3 kids and a full-time job, and so I don't get to take him out on walks as much as I should. And I'm realizing that now as it's kind of getting a little bit warmer, and I hear how gassed the poor guy is. So, with it being hot though, I don't want to burn his feet. I always feel bad for him. You know, it's not hot to me, but I got shoes on. So, anyways, keeping him at home tonight. Probably will have to for most of the summer unless I go in the morning. So, I have to exercise him outside in different ways with playing catch or something like that. But anyways, to kind of recap today. Had a pretty solid work day, got some things done again, continuing to chip away at that list as my career transition is continuing to transpire. Had a good lunch, only had fruit today at work, which felt good in terms of just not really being full of anything that was too heavy, but definitely not enough food. And so I think for tomorrow I'm gonna pack some fruit in an actual lunch and maybe not do just all fruit, but I don't know, we'll see. Because preparation, lack of preparation can sometimes get in the way of having the best food or lunch to eat at work. Had a pretty cool site walk today on a cool project, and then got back to the office, wrapped some stuff up, and headed home. Had breakfast or dinner with the family. The kids did bath today, and today was actually a pretty big deal because, you know, my son kind of took his first shower as a big kid today, so I didn't really have to help him, which is kind of cool and sad at the same time. But the kids are growing up, man. So when you hear people tell you it goes by fast, you need to absolutely believe them, because I've blinked and my oldest will be 9 this year, dude. 9. I really can't freaking believe it. And it's the saddest thing in the world and the coolest thing in the world. Having kids is the best thing that'll ever happen to you, but it's also sad at the same time because they eventually have to grow up and leave you. Luckily, I still have some years, but I won't be ready for that when it happens. I'm gonna end the video here. Solid work day, solid food day, solid family day, as always. And I think this is day 5. We'll be back tomorrow for day 6. Peace.